ticket.
Round one, fight!
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. So, JADA Toys, Street Fighter, we're almost done. We got 2 from the most recent wave, and then there's 2 more. But the first figure that we're going to talk about today, well, not today, because they're going to be separate videos, but right now, the first figure we're going to talk about, Mr. E Honda right here. Full disclosure, I've already opened this. I did it live on stream, and I don't remember opening them because I had been, you know, partaking. It's a wild time, apparently. So I already know what I like and dislike about this figure, so I'm going to go more in depth with it. And I was really excited for this one in particular, and then I got Balrog as well, and he's the better of the 2. So we're going to talk about why. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Player fight! Taking a look at the front of the box, of course, classic JADA Street Fighter. We got the health bar up top, arcade buttons down there below. We got a headshot of E Honda, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challenger, E Honda, JADA Toys, 13+. The same side panel we're always used to. It says Ultra Street Fighter up there at the top. Let's zoom out a little bit. On the back, we see the whole roster of characters. Then we can see that we're only missing 2. We're missing Zangief and T-Hawk. So I know T-Hawk went up for pre-order. Hopefully we get Zangief soon, and then this line is complete. We got every single figure in the game from JADA. On this side, we do have his stats. We will check those out. E Honda, country of origin, Japan. Fighting style, Japanese sumo wrestling. No, really? Top of the box, bottom of the box. And with all that being said, it's sumo time. So I was very excited for E Honda, right? He looked cool, the promo shots, the accessory, and the accessory is cool. But there are some issues here. And I know JADA had a workaround. I know they had a solution. But before we talk about that, let's just look at the sculpt. You could see E Honda, he's a big guy, but he's got muscle. He's not big boned. He is actually just a hulking, muscly Japanese sumo wrestler. So I would not want to fight E Honda. He looks intimidating, and rightfully so. You know, he earned that reputation. And then taking a look at the head sculpt, of course, you know, he's got his hair up in that sumo bun, and then he has the face paint. His eyebrows are painted nicely. That grimace is very nice. There's no like definition paint on the muscles or anything. And then here we get to the issue. Okay, so the torso articulation is limited because he's heavier, right? But if they had even if they had done the top still plastic and made the bottom hem of this like soft goods with wire, he would be so much more posable in the leg area, because that's really all that's sumo wrestlers, they get down and squat, right? So he really needs to be able to get down as low as possible. And with that traffic cone skirt, he really can't do that very well. Y'all ready to see something crazy? He's got a red thong on. It's so funny. But I do like this figure. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. It's just, for JADA, I feel like they could have innovated a little bit more and given us a perfect E Honda. I feel like maybe we may get a better articulated one from someone else that may use like a soft goods. Maybe Storm Arena will do a soft goods. I keep calling it a skirt, but I don't know what it's called. Loincloth? Sumo pants? I don't know. But he looks great. The look is there. The look is fantastic. And the articulation is good on the upper torso. But you get down to those legs and it's kind of severely lacking in that area, and that's a shame. Like, I like that hand effect. It's really cool. I'm not hating on JADA. I'm just trying to be an honest reviewer here and tell y'all the honest truth of it. And good looking figure. Amazing that they captured the likeness and added the articulation, but soft goods. Sometimes soft goods is needed, JADA. Y'all already do it. You've done it before. So just think about that the next time. But I do really like this figure. Don't get me wrong. Sponsor me, JADA.
俺の負けにしよう。しようとはなんだ、しようとは。
All right, checking out the height, and this is the other gripe I have, and I mentioned this with Balrog. I don't know which video is going up first. I never do. Where's my tape measure? Where the hell is my... Okay. So $34.99 was the price of this. That was the price of Sagat and a couple other larger figures, I believe. But I don't consider these to be larger figures. E Honda is only... He's like just under 6.5 inches to the top of his butt on top of his head, right? And before we get into comparison, like Sagat is huge, right? Like he's huge. That was $34.99. And with the no soft goods, the size and the lack of articulation because of the no soft goods, I don't think that they should have charged $30. I think this should have been normal $30 JADA Toys figure. But I digress. That's just my job to tell y'all that what I think, right? All right, going over the articulation, starting at the head. Sorry, Honda. Forward, backward, to the side. Very lovely, very nice movement. Shoulders come up about 90 degrees. You get a wonderful butterfly joint, absolutely wonderful butterfly joint. Full rotation at the shoulder, full bicep rotation, pinless double elbows, which also work great. We got hinge and swivel on the wrists. Torso, he comes forward this far, which is decent. You start to see that pin in there though. Backwards, also decent. Legs come out about that far, forward about that far, back about that far. No butt kicking action because once again the skirt gets in the way. We do have a thigh cut. There's the thong. We do have pinless double knees. I already showed the range, but we have a boot cut down here at the ankle, so I guess an ankle cut. Then we got hinge and swivel, pivots, rockers on the feet, and toe articulation, which is a little loose. Another problem that I have with Mr. Honda here. Do like him, don't get me wrong. It's just, I've come to expect more from JADA, which is that my fault or their fault? Probably a little bit of both. All right, stand. This is an issue I was having because those floppy toe joints. All right, there we go. Okay, accessories. Accessories. Excelsior. Sorry. Okay, so you guys already saw it on the display stand, but we will just take a closer look at it here. So this just slides over his wrist and you peg his hand through the hole. There's some nice skin colored paint to be like, yeah, it's just fast motion. And it does convey that very well. They did a great job conveying that. We get an alternate head with a yelling face, which is also very nicely painted. Got the face paint, teeth, gums, all that stuff on the inside. So you get a stoic look and an angry look. And then he has 2 fists in, but you also come with 2 open hands. And I believe this will only work on the right arm. So you can't use it for the left arm, but he regardless still has an open left and right hand for sumo posing. So that is E Honda's accessories. We did all that in one take, I believe. First of all, for scale and comparison, here he is with Sagat and Balrog. And it's okay, I would give them a pass for charging $34.99 for Balrog, but just because E Honda has a little bit of extra plastic, he's not the same size. I wouldn't consider him the same deluxe size as... I wouldn't even consider Balrog deluxe, but it's more understandable. But, you know, this is the world we live in. The prices just go up consistently and constantly. And I'm not gonna grab any of my MVC Street Fighters. I'm just gonna use the ones that are from only Street Fighter 2 just to make my life a little easier. Here he is with Blanca and DJ, and even Blanca is bigger than E Honda. So like I said, E Honda is the runt when it comes to bigger dudes. Here he is with an Otter and a Twink. Sorry, I mean Fei Long and Vega. My bad. Here he is with Captain America and CoverGirl, with Mattel, He-Man, and Rhea Ripley. And then lastly, with more JADA Toys, we got Shaggy and Romanki Gun Girl, wearing a great shirt from Toy Box Rebel.
この金、半分はお前の分だ。金？さっきの勝負、お前がいなきゃ負けてたかもしれねえからな。とっときな、お互い日本の武闘家だ。
So with all that being said, y'all, little bro definitely has some issues. It's not going to break JADA for me, but they need to be wary. Keep moving forward. Soft goods you've used, use them again. Utilize your repertoire. I do like this figure a lot, don't get me wrong. The sculpt is great, the paint is great, details are great. The accessories, nice as always. And I want to finish the Street Fighter line. I grew up on Street Fighter 2, so it's important to me. So I am glad to get this. I mean, you can definitely get him in some squatting poses. It's just really hold it with those toe joints. I don't know. But he does look great like that. That is a great pose. If I don't see, there he goes. So with all that being said, keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ plus community. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.
Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Rolls video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it.
It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think I saw some videos and there's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff. Toki.